Hey everyone, welcome to the Wake Up and Makeup. So I hope everybody has their coffee and they are ready to do some makeup. Every day we come to you live so you can ask questions, you can see the makeup being done. We know there's a lot of people out there that have seen the infomercial, have seen it, like maybe on somebody or whatever the case may be, but they want to see it live. They want to see if it really does what it says, what we say it's going to do. And of course it does. And we always go over the basics, and it might not be the basic, but like your starter kit, the beginnings of airbrushing, because there is a little bit of a learning curve. You've been doing traditional makeup up until this point. And so, airbrushing is going to be a little bit different for you. And so there is a little bit of a learning curve. But what we do for these live chats is we explain how it's going to be different, what you can do, how you can practice and get used to it. And so don't draw your conclusion on just one-time use. That you can't. Because nobody's going to be perfect the very first time you did. You weren't an expert the very first day you drove. And so it does take some getting used to, but that's what we're here for. That's what I'm here for. You can ask me questions as we go along. So we do always go over the starter kit. We go over the foundation, the blush, all of that. So I'm going to put on a full face of makeup all together. So you can ask questions at any time. And it doesn't, if your question is about something other than what I'm doing, it's okay. It's okay. I can answer those questions too. So if you're like, hey, Heather, this weekend I was doing this, and this, what do I need to tweak, blah, 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 I can help answer those questions. All right. Hello, Linda. Good morning, Candy. Good morning, Angela. Oh, what's on the, I like that, Angela. We're going to do a wing eyeliner because, of course, I'm obsessed with the Lash Lure, our magnetic lashes, and so I want to do that and to make that perfect wing, or cat out is what I like to call it, but wing eyeliner. Barbara needs to order some makeup. Barbara, order it, girl. Barbara, go to luminouscosmetics.com. Make sure you sign up. Barbara just reminded me. Make sure you sign up, guys, for the rewards points, because you earn rewards on everything you purchase. You can get on the automatic replenishment. And Barbara, you can pick how often you want. If you want it every day, we'll send it to you every day. But you can do like a month, 2 months, 3 months, 4 months, 5 months. You can push it out as much as you want it, but that way you don't have to order it. It automatically ships to you. You get better pricing. And again, you earn rewards points that you can spend on other products. So there you go. There you go. All right, so let's go ahead and get started. Let's show our starter kit, or at least one of them. This is the Icon, and we also have the Icon Pro and the Legend. And then it does come with makeup. So it comes with the foundation, it comes with the blush, it comes with the Love, and I'm going to go over how to use that. Now, you will get to choose 2 foundations, and we give you that option, and they're the big bottles, so you can color match 365 days a year. Luminous is the only one out there that I know of that gives you everything you need to color match. You can have that perfect shade match all year round. But we give you the 2 large bottles this time so you can practice. I mean, you're going to want to practice. And you might use more in the beginning than you do once you have that aha moment. And so that's why we give you those 2 bottles. And what I would recommend is, once you find out what shade you are, use the one that it's not your shade. And that way you're not using your correct shade. And then we give you the bottle of Love and a bottle of blush. Love is a hydrating illuminator, so it's going to give you a little bit of a shine. I don't even like to say shine, but that luminosity, that lit from within, that youthful glow. It's not like a shimmer. So if you're like, oh, Heather, I can't do shimmers, you probably can do Love, because it is very subtle. And then the blush is super high pigmented, meaning it does pop a little bit afterwards once it dries. So we'll go over that. Hello, Loretta. Good to see you. Good morning, Brenda. So good to see you. Is it Is it Nico? No, it's Nicoa. I'll just call you Brooks. I'm always scared. I swear, if I saw my name, I would be scared to pronounce it. Like if somebody else had my name, I would be like, oh, is that? I'm always scared to do that. Hello, Jeannie. Hello, Amber. Good to see you. I love this because she says, I'm going to put my glasses on. I'm such a scaredy cat. I ordered the full system 3 years ago and have never used it. I make so many excuses, not at least of which is I'm too busy. I want to try it. I'm hoping this inspires. Well, honey, that is what we are here for. And can I tell you, you're not alone. We hear this all the time. And now that I read that, you're going to hear, girl, open it up. You're going to love it. Because a lot of people do that. And I'm very upfront about this. At first, it might take you longer. But once you get in the swing of it, your makeup, you can put it on in minutes. We timed it during one of these. And I think I did everything plus lashes, and I didn't talk, which is so hard for me. And it took me 14 minutes. Everything, full makeup, full eyes, everything was 14 minutes. So it really does take less time because you're putting everything on with this. You're like, boo, 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 and then you don't have to do everything this. You can do just the foundation or blush or contour, whatever you want, and that can change every single day. But the fact that it's going to do all of that, it's going to make you look younger. But guess what, Miss Brooks? It's not making you look younger sitting in that box. It's not doing your face any good sitting in that box. So because this is a touchless application, it's better for your skin. The makeup that we use is water-based, so it's not going to clog pores or anything. So as long as you're doing it correctly, it's going to last longer. You're using less makeup. With airbrush makeup, you're using 10 times less drops. 10 times. Hello, Muzi. How are you? Hello, Delberta. How are you? So if y'all see me talking to people that aren't here, I have YouTube and Facebook both on this chat. And so Miss Brooks, people on YouTube, they're saying, yes, girl, get it out. All right. Delberta says my eyebrows are awesome. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. We have a lot of comments on my eyebrows. In fact, we were going to open up or do a YouTube video of just my eyebrows because I had a lot of comments on them. And the reason why is because that's all you're seeing right now. I don't have anything else on. So, of course, eyebrows stand out. But anyway, okay. Hello. All right. Now, let's get started. So, when you start, I'm going to tell you right now. So, Miss Brooks, hold on, let me get this thing. Okay. Get it out. First step is get it out and plug it in. Okay. It comes already put together. So your hose that's connected to the stylus, that's connected to the system, it's already put together. The only thing you have to do is plug in the power cord, okay? So when you turn it on, boop, there's air that comes out, okay? Nothing is being released until you pull back on the trigger. So the first step is just move that stylus around and feel the air. And that just gets you used to it. It gives you the idea of what it's going to feel like, how relaxing it is. You can see, like, I can get it close to my eyes. It is a very small kiss of air. The next step, you're going to keep it 4 finger widths away and then keep moving. That's practicing. Then put water in here and then start pulling back on the trigger. What that's going to teach you, and this is probably the biggest thing I would recommend practicing, is because you're pulling back super light. We're now doing these one-on-one appointments, and I'm telling you right now that I'll have to say, like, 10 out of 10 times, I'm telling people you're still applying it like traditional makeup. Guys, this is not traditional makeup. Don't expect it to go on like traditional makeup. Don't expect it to look like traditional makeup. It's so much better. And so when you're doing this, you're going to pull back super light. So if you have water in here, which is a different consistency than the airbrush, if you can airbrush the water on and it's not running down your face, you're on the right path. All right. Let's get that bad boy off and then we'll start going. Okay. Oh, Brenda wants eyebrows the next wake up. Okay, we can do that. I'll do that tomorrow. Angela tried the magnetic lashes over the weekend. Can I trim the length? Oh, they're hitting your glasses. That's kind of tricky, Angela, but I will talk about that. -6. Holy moly. That was crazy. All right, so now let's get started. So I am going to do a wing cat out. I am going to put lashes on, the new magnetic ones, but let's get started. So I am going to do, let's do some love. Whoa. Which I'm pretty, oh my gosh, I'm going to have to throw that bottle away. As I said, yeah, I got my love. I got some blush. And I got my foundation. All right, shake, shake, shake. Now, because I do love that like lit from within look, that really youthful glow, I'm going to start with love. Now, keep in mind, and what you'll see each and every time that I do this, there's no rules. So when you're first starting out, if you haven't got that system out of the box yet, only worry yourself, don't even worry, but only concentrate on the foundation. Because what I want you to do, all right, Delberta, yeah, check it out later. You can always go back and check out any of our videos later. So, is make sure just to get it down, because it doesn't matter what's in here. You're going to be putting it on the same way. So if you can focus just on the foundation, that's fine. All right. So now I have love in here, and I'm going to use it to give that young, youthful glow. Concentrating, I can put it really everywhere, but I'm mainly concentrating on high cheekbone areas. And there we go. Okay. So now I'm actually going to go in and do blush. Now, I know some of you are saying, you haven't done your foundation yet. Well, that goes again with what I was telling you. I'm doing apricot blush. You can do this in any order. Now, our blush is very high pigmented, so it does bloom. It does bloom. It comes out. So a lot of people are like, oh, the blush is too strong. What do I do? Do the blush first, because then when you get to the foundation, it's going to blend everything together for you. So now I have my blush. I'm going to aim it right at my cheeks, and I can feel the air, so I know that's where the makeup's going to go. I make my movements first, and then lightly pull back on my trigger. Now, you see it starting to come up. I'm actually going to switch sides. So I go back and forth until I get it to where I almost want it, where it's almost perfect. Or I run out of makeup. So now you see it. You see the blush. It will bloom some more. And so that's why I tell everybody, like, get the blush to where you want it, because by the time it does finish blooming, it'll be perfect. But now I'm going in and I'm going to use my foundation. Putting my drops of foundation in my stylus. Now I'm going to start it could be any area. You can start on your nose if you wanted to, but I want to start at one area and make one pass. Making circles, I can go up and down the nose, underneath the eyes. You're leaving your eyes open. You're watching what you're doing. But guys, you should not even be able to see anything coming out. It should be almost like magic, where you're like, is she even spraying anything on her face? But oh, okay, her face looks amazing. So I'm gonna spray my lids because my eyelids are dark. Get under this eye. And then bam, one pass. Now I can go in and concentrate. Did I not put enough? I don't think I put enough drops in there. I'm going to add a little bit more. lightly spray them. And then just really concentrating on the problem areas and down my neck. All right, so I've applied blush, love, and my foundation. So notice now how blended this all is. So you don't see the blush standing out too much. It's nice and blended, and then I'm ready to go. I'm going to put on a little bit of eyeshadow, and I'm going to use the nude palette because now I'm obsessed with it already. So using, do I want to, no, I really love this one. It's sand. And I'm going to go light and applying it with a blending brush, going in and just blending that right in that corner. Oh, I love it, Monica. Monica says, I am 62. If I can use this, anyone can use it. And you use the shadow. I love it, Monica. Angela, you still can't get your eyebrow color right, girl? Book an appointment. We can work on that. But I find when trying to find the eyebrow color, if you're using the airbrush, go half and half and then build from there. But if you're using the duo brow pencils, which I think that's what you were using, sometimes I go between taupe. I kind of fluctuate between taupe and the brown. All right, now I'm going to find a flat eyeshadow brush. That one has dark on it. Oh, and this one's, oh, this is gonna be too fluffy. I know. Oh wait, no. Where are you, Angela? Unfortunately, no. I only do appointments during the week, but they're at all times. So if you want to check out Facebook, hit the appointment button and see if any of those times work. All right, blending, blending, blending. All right, so now let's get to lashes and the cat eye or the wing liner, because I'm going to show you what you can do basically. All right, I'm taking my mirror and I'm holding it down here, taking the 2-in-1 lash glue, 2-in-1 smart adhesive. Which ones am I going to do? I'll do glam. And I'm going to line the eye. So this is the 2-in-1 smart adhesive. It's glue and the magnet to, I'm like, why does that sound funny? To grab onto those lashes. If you have trouble in the past doing lashes with just the regular lash, guys, these are so much easier. And they have that, since they have this 2-in-1 smart adhesive, it has double staying power because it has glue and it has the magnets. Or magnification, not magnification. What word am I looking for? Magnetized. Thank you. So now I'm going in and I'm going to line right where you would do eyeliner. And I kind of concentrate. Mine tend to pop up on the edges. And so I do concentrate a lot of the glue there just for extra staying power. So I can go back and maybe do a light pass back there and here. And I just did it from the lash, like the eye line. I didn't cat it out yet. And then grabbing my lash And the glams have a short end and a long end. And so I'm holding it with the holder and then I'm going in. And what I love about this is it just grabs on. And then if you need it to stay, if you see it picking up, just hold it in and it'll work. It'll grab it. Trying to straighten out my lash real quick. So now I'm just going to hold this in to let the glue also grab the lash. And then my lashes are being funky. And okay, so this end is trying to stick up, probably because I'm using metal tweezers. So what I'm going to do, oh no, I think I got it. So if I needed to correct it or if I needed extra glue, it's so easy because all I have to do is line it kind of on top right there. And so it's so easy to fix it. Yeah, I still feel it. Let me add a little bit more because I want to make sure that they stay. I can just go in right there. To add more glue on regular lashes can be an ordeal. You almost have to take them off to re-glue them. And I'm just going to hold this down. And the other one, like, you don't have to wait. The other question we get a lot is, do you have to wait in between dry time, like for the glue to dry? And no, you don't. All right, so making sure. Making sure that that one's staying. So fixing this one, like that was the most difficult one. All it is a matter of me doing is like pushing it in, holding it to make sure it's staying. That's as difficult as it gets. Because when you're putting it on, you do the line first and it gives you a place to shoot for when you're going in with the lash. And then because of the magnet, it just goes. All right. So now I'll go in and line this one. Now, I mean, this is the glue. This is, you know, how your lash is staying. So you'll also find that you'll definitely want to use a makeup remover or micellar water or something to get the lash glue off. But the good news is it stays there. It's not going to really get on your lashes. So there's not a lot of cleaning of the glue that you have to do on the lash. All right, setting this one up and going right in. It is, Jeannie, yeah, we're on the same track, girl. It is. It doesn't come off super easy, which I like because of the fact, one thing that, like with my allergies, I end up having, like if I do this kind of liner, sometimes right here, it wears off because my eyes water. And with this, nope, it's not going anywhere. So I find kind of all around, the magnet lashes are better just because, one, they're easier to apply. You have the 2-in-1 smart adhesive. And I told y'all this a few weeks ago, or yet last week, when I wore these to my niece's wedding. Obviously I was going to cry because I'm happy for her. And when you cry, the lashes can sometimes come loose. Well, one, it didn't, because I have the duo connection there with the glue and the magnet. And if it did come loose and I had to redo it, which I did not. I carried this with me. And then it's so easy because I just pop that off, line them again, pop it back on, and then that was it. There's, again, you don't have to wait for them to dry. You don't have to do any of that. All right. Hello, always fun with yoga. How are ya? How are ya? Thank you. I am getting ready. Well, I'm actually already in the office. I come to the office with no makeup on, which is kind of weird since you work, you know, like I work for a makeup company and you go to the office with no makeup on. That's why I do my eyebrows. Plus, when I drop my daughter off, I don't want the people thinking I'm crazy with no makeup on. All right. So now we did our love. We did our blush. We did our foundation and we did eyes. So this is just the 2-in-1 Smart Adhesive and lashes. That's it. So when I go to do a dramatic eye, and if I want to cat this out, I have options. The first option, I don't know how many options, so let's count them. The first option would be, yes, you can do it with this. You can go in and do them all together. Like line the eye, go in, cat that out, and then put the lash on. Not a problem at all. You can do it. With me, I do one amazing cat out, wing outliner. And then I always have trouble with one. So to put less stress on me, I like to do it afterwards, okay? So it's what you feel comfortable with. It's what works for you, right? Heels or flats? I'm like, this is both. I love heels, but I also want to walk. No, I do. All right. So now make sure they're dry. They're good. I'm good. So now we have some different options. Now, because I did the lashes already, I probably wouldn't go in and cat them out with this, but you can use Temptation. You can use Persuasion eyeliners to finish this. And so it really depends on what you prefer. So I'm going to go in. Let's do Persuasion. Maybe I'll do let me find the other one. If I have the black one in here, I know I took it out earlier. I have it somewhere. I know it's probably right in front of me. Yes, it is. Okay, I have the black here and the Temptation. So I'll do one with Persuasion and one with Temptation. So what I end up doing is if I'm taking this, I'm looking into the mirror and I'll look down, but I'm going to take the line from here and go out. Okay, now there's a space where that corner is. So depending on what kind of wing you want, you can go farther in. I don't like them that thick. So I'm just building it to like a quarter away to the end. And then from that corner, and I have to stop talking. From that corner, you build them together. Make sense? The big thing, and I think what some people do, is they end up going down. So look at yourself in the mirror, figure out, like this one's a little bit down. I probably could have gone up a little bit more, but you don't want to, what is this? You don't want to be like, whoop, but go up versus down. You know, when I tell you to do your eyebrows and to fill from the top first, that's so you don't drag it down. Make sense so far? Okay. So now I'll go in with the Temptation, which is the liquid. And now Let's go this way so maybe I can see. Same thing. And build them together. Up like, now see, what I tell y'all, better with this one. I go back and forth. Like sometimes I feel this one is better because of the fact the felt is a little bit harder. And so you can do that. And this is going to be a little bit thinner. Hold on, that's not. So if you went, I don't know, it depends on what you're used to using. But today I found that Temptation was better. Who knows? You gotta just wing it. Get it? Okay. All right. Does that help you guys? I hope that helps. But yeah, I think the biggest thing is because and I'm just telling you this out of my experience, I used to start them to, I started the wing too close to the end. So then it didn't look like a wing. It looked more like a tail, like a rat tail. And so it has to get a little thick before it points out, if that makes sense. So if you go like either half or quarter way to the end and start, whoop, and then take it from the corner of your eye and draw them together and then fill it in, that seems to work. You do want to go up, don't go up, but just up, and make sure to not go down. Like this one I'm not digging because I like that one a lot better. So there you go. All right. Thank you, Jeannie. Thank you. So I hope that helps, guys. I hope that helps. If you have any questions, I'm going to put on some Dusty Rose lip liner. So I have lips now. I line my lip outside. I don't think I have like my lip line at the top, like my lips are up there, but I don't have pigment all the way there. And so and this is all I'm going to do right now. I really like using the lip liners, and they come in so many like awesome bright colors. I feel with the mask, it stays better. It definitely has a little bit more or less transfer. Just powder a little bit. And there we go. All right, guys. Thank you so much for joining me. And hey, we'll be back. We'll be back and ready to go. Guys, have a great day, and I'll be back tomorrow. Remind me, wait, eyebrows. I was like, I need to write it down right now. Hold on. Because I almost forgot. I don't have a sticky. I want to write it down. I'll write it on a tissue. Remind me. Eyebrows tomorrow. So I'll come with no eyebrows and we'll do eyebrows tomorrow. There you go. Guys, if you want to see anything, ask me. Ask me. We'll do it. You can also email me at beautybar@luminousAir.com if there's something you want to see. If you're like, Heather, I just can't get this, or Heather, how do I use this? I just got this. I don't know what it is. Whatever the case may be, let me know and we can implement that into our live chats. Great seeing you guys. We're back on our Monday. We're ready to rock the week, and I will see you tomorrow. Bye for now.